No, pero ya yo había cuadrado con él hace rato, marico. Ya él me había dicho. Yo puse en el grupo, yo como a las 9 voy para mi casa y él me escribió por privado, marico, activo para esa hora. Yo, bueno, plomo. Cuando llegué a mi casa le escribí, bueno, me dijo, ahorita estoy jugando con no sé quién, coño, me dijo. Creo que está jugando con, no sé si es con Mayolito o no sé con quién. Yo sé que Epi ganó su partido. Sí. Mm, uy, uy, uy. Mira, vale, Kodai Senga, Lucho. este, cha, este chamo se habla feo, vale.
Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge. Welcome to PNC Park. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Eh. Y no hay nada que hacer. Ay, y como él, hay un cojonal de panas, huevón. Bueno, panas no, o sea, conocidos y gente que se están regresando, huevón. No con las tablas en la cabeza, pero están haciendo un poco de cositas por ahí para levantarse aquí, marico. Porque afuera no le fue tan bien como ellos creían. Porque afuera. No, pero hay gente que se fue, hay gente que se fue con mucha plata.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. The pitch. Foul ball still 0-2. Chris Valdez has turned into one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. He's got that power sinker and the power cologne.
And the power curveball as well. Just a
¿Tú te sabes nada de ahí,
pitch. It seems like he's been around a long time. Kind of an old soul.
Estoy estrenando uniforme nuevo ahí de los Piratas de Pittsburgh. Burde feo, pero vamos a ver. Por ahí, primer ponche.
So in now for Cleveland, Dominic Fletcher. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Y oficinas y buenas de eso, no me acuerdo.
Yeah, just goes about his business, gets a lot of ground balls when they put it in play, and just loves being out there. And as for the cologne, makes him pitch better, he believes. I always thought cologne made me smell better.
Aparicio fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Sammy Sosa on the plate as he swings through strike one. And a swing and a miss.
Sí.
Chris Fromber uses 3 types of cologne. Tropical scent for pitching. A more subtle smell when he's not pitching.
Fuera de ahí.
Strike 3
1, 2, 3, el primer inning.
third out. So we take a break.
Sí.
Back here at PNC Park, here's the veteran second baseman, D. Strange Gordon. And here it comes. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Strike 2.
Es que lo más tercermundita que tú puedes hacer es emigrar de Venezuela para Sudamérica.
Fue la vuelta.
one down. And now Luis Aparicio.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Strike one. Luis Aparicio was a trendsetter in one major way. He was the first Venezuelan player inducted into the Hall of Fame. Trying to bunt his way on. Picks it up with a bare hand, but no chance. That's an infield single.
Well, he saw an opportunity to drop a drag bunt and made it work out. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Harper now. And a foul ball. Aparicio over at first with one away. Pick off. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Little Louis may have been the first player from Venezuela to make it to the Hall, but there'll be plenty more behind him.
And a pitch. Started to swing, held up. Another interesting fact about Aparicio in his entire Aparicio on the run. Makes the grab for the second out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He swings and fouls one off. And the righty deals.
Yes.
Aparicio on the run. Miller. Whips it to first. Out number 3.
No, un evento.
All set for the start of the inning. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Manny Machado. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Machado is gone. There's one away. Ronnie Mauricio now.
Marico, yo me pongo a llorar, marico, me deprimo, me suicido, no sé, algo pasa, marico.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 down. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Wilson Contreras has put together a pretty special career. Multiple times he's been an all-star and a guy that came up in the Cubs system as an infielder. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Esos canadienses deben cagar flores, marico.
Sammy Sosa. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score.
Yeah, very athletic catcher, and the thing about it is offense is probably what he's most known for, coming out of that position behind the dish. And this is a kid that grew up in Venezuela. Favorite player, Miguel Cabrera, and not a bad one to want to follow after in terms of what you can do at the plate.
Sosa checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. How about Wilson and William getting a chance to start and hit back-to-back in the 2022 All-Star game in L.A.? That must have been cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And these two guys have a chance to be like the Molina brothers.
And a pitch. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. Trey Mancini now. And that's in for a strike. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Eddie Rosario. That one back there. And gone! That one felt good, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it. Those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
1 strike.
The 0-1. And that's
1
too
ball,
high.
1 strike.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, top half of the 3rd inning, here's Riley Green. Valdez back to work.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Lifted in the air down the left side. Grabs it on the run. And there's 1 down. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. See, here's a nugget on Ronald Acuna Jr. He's the youngest Braves player to win a Silver Slugger. He won it at age 21. And you think about all the talent in the Braves organization. Chipper Jones, Andrew Jones, Freddie Freeman, very impressive. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1. Here's Josh Donaldson. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And that one hammered. That's bad. And that ball is out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And it ties it up. It's 2-2. So the lineup flips over. Owen Miller digs in for the Guardians. Swinging a foul straight back.
Este que viene ahorita, ¿verdad?
Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. The throw. And they get the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Fletcher swings through that one
1 strike.
as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Tied up here in the early going. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's a speed threat. D. Strange Gordon. And the pitch. Good eye right there.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Save! Luis Aparicio, the next Pirate to hit. Now with the first. Tries to get back and save. Aparicio playing up the middle and short, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela.
1-0.
Runner at first with no outs here. Fly ball down the line, and that is a foul ball.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
Check on the run, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Tries to get back and save. Strange Gordon gets his lead at first, nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. An absolute blast to left, and they lead it. It's 4-2. Bryce Harper to the plate. This guy with light tower power. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Here's the tag, and he's out. Carlos Santana, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
One down, base is empty. And now 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Sammy Sosa. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Listo, puño. Sí, ya estoy bateando otra vez con Sammy Sosa.
Clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. There's just no one there to knock it down.
Del line
And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Swing and a foul straight back.
Comenzó bien los primeros 2-3 partidos y ya.
0-2 now. Ball 1 there. Stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming down.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And they tag him out.
Eduardito jugar. Y pasaba marico no estaba con Sammy.
And welcome back. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Sammy Sosa. The wind of the pitch. 0-1.
No
These
ball.
guys have
1
come
strike.
out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
0-2 now. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Hey, Boog, did you know Manny Machado is the youngest player in history to have a walk-off grand slam in both leagues?
I did not know that. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. So digging in, Ronnie Mauricio, a switch hitter batting right. And that one is lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that will end the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, now here is Trey Mancini.
The first baseman, Trey Mancini.
And he deals. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Pirates
Coño, marico,
showing
un
great
tardecito
discipline
ahí,
at the
weón.
plate,
Le pegué bien,
and
pero un
patience
tarde.
definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is
No,
pretty
creo que no
high,
ni
and
pegado.
they plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Inmenso, ¿eh?
Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
And 1-2.
2 straight.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Makes the catch.
Sí, weón.
One away.
Sí,
Just
marico,
pulled
ya
off
vi.
of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of
Lo
staying
que escuché
closed.
aquí en el stream,
If he
marico, se
does
escuchó
that,
la
he's
vaina.
going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
No sabía esa vaina. No había-
And that one fouled off.
no había pillado esa vaina. Sí, es el control que está jodiendo.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball.
Sí, se mete el sonido del juego. No, marico, ahí Rosario, en serio.
An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. The 0-2. Green on the
Eddie
run.
Rosario, Eddie Rosario.
He's got it. That's out number 2. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Vamos
This
a
guy
ver.
makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such
Otra
quick hands, and
sorpresita
he's
que-
gaining pitch recognition. That
que me
keeps him square
salió.
at the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact
That's
consistently.
the ball.
The next offering misses.
1-1.
1-1. Chris, the
Sueña
tools
con-
for Acuna. The one thing that jumps out for me, power and power to all
correcto.
fields.
I love his right center field pop, and we saw him in the All-Star game a few years ago. He looked like a
Oh,
left-handed
marico,
hitter
me le metí
hitting
por
home runs that
debajo,
direction.
huevón, para que baje el PCI. Qué necio, huevón.
Donaldson makes the
Joda.
catch. And
Hubiese dejado el
that is
PCI
that.
solo, marico, y estaríamos hablando del quinta carrera. huevón.
Back here at PNC Park, here's a big power threat. Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
Ah,
A wind
¿Te
and a
gusta
pitch.
ese honroncito?
Swing and a miss.
No ball.
1-1.
1
And
straight.
not just offensively, but this is a guy that has a cannon of an arm. He's thrown balls in over 100 miles per hour.
Como dicen por ahí, perro macho no lo capan dos veces. amigo.
Here comes the pitch. Gets a
Y
piece,
más con los
and
dos
it
que
stays
estaban en el
0-2.
party ayer. Lanzar en la recta aquí afuera, a ver si se va de jeta para allá.
Next
Oh,
pitch
oh,
misses outside. Now 1-2.
Correr adentro.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
El 9 ponche, tiene Framber Valdés debutando, Framber Valdés en la liga.
Will hit next. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this
El
good
que dieron
defensively.
nuevo ahorita, sí,
And
correcto.
watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
Este Riley Greene, marico,
Ground
es
ball,
correcto, ¿ves?
Mancini
Batea.
steps on first
He's
for
out.
the out.
When you look at
Tiene
the
buen
ability
alcance,
to
marico, el
save
swing es
runs
rápido,
offensively,
weón.
but then also put runs up on the scoreboard. That's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Acuna at the plate
Oh,
with
and
2
1.
away, swings through that one. Comes up empty on the swing.
Oh, and
0-2 now. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
El chamo no deja pasar picheo, muy raro.
Bottom of the inning at the plate for Pittsburgh, D. Strange Gordon.
The second baseman, D. Gordon.
The pitch. Righty delivers. And he lays down a bunt. Luis Aparicio, the next Pirate to hit. Strike one.
Uy,
You know,
a
these
París.
Pirates really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see.
Runner on the go.
That's a ball.
There's a ball. Contreras throws. Third in time. It's a stolen base. Runner leads away at second. And strike two.
And that's a great
Wow.
way for a lineup to dominate a game because the pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get out. And that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Kick, Sandy.
Me lanzó la recta otra vez abajo. El chamo es retador, ¿eh?
Squeezes it. And there's one down.
Mira, quedaba quieto en tercera.
And now here is Harper.
Bryce Harper no ha hecho nada en este partido.
Harper.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. They won't risk the send. Runners in the
Sí,
corners
para que no
now.
digan que Bryce
One away.
Harper no hizo
Went
nada
up
en
there
este
looking to be
partido.
aggressive and got something he could handle. There's nothing cheap
Pero
about the
Santana
way
de
he
ser
got down
de
through
dos
the
nada
infield.
también.
That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there.
Pero para la goma. Ah, mira, jonrón.
And he's gone. Home run.
No sabía, weón, pensé que era un fly, weón. Normal, pues. Le pegué mal, o sea, me le metí por debajo, pues.
One down. And now the
No,
center
mira, le
fielder,
pegué bien.
Sammy Sosa.
Lo que pasa es que le pegué yo un poquito tarde, creo.
For Sammy, multiple All-Star
No, mira,
games,
Bull.
multiple
Triple Bull.
Silver Sluggers, and of course, that 1998 MVP.
And you love to
Uy.
see the Sammy Sosa hop after he hit the home run. Very special, and I think he kind of paved the way for guys
Mira.
later on that have a little something special when they hit homers.
A little flair.
Third baseman.
A little flair.
Eduardo
A little fly.
Escobar.
Tengo un mamagüevo sueño ya, mamagüevo, que no, ni yo me lo creo.
Escobar in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate.
Ojo y... Sí.
The lefty, the 1-0. Swings
No,
through that one,
Humberto,
first
estos son
strike
swings
one.
de, ya de pajeros, marico. ¿Quién habló ahí, marico? Oliver.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oye,
All right, we go to the
ya
top
estoy
half
casi que
of
me voy,
inning number
Oliver.
6.
Ya.
Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. Valdez back to work.
¿Ya tú jugaste con Nelson,
To the
Oliver?
left side. Throws to first. And they take care of
No
Donaldson
no
for the
vayas a jugar
out.
todavía,
Fastball
marico,
grew right
Oliver.
down the
Ah,
middle.
tuviste el
Usually
partido,
a
tú
lot
estabas
of
en el
damage done
streaming,
with that
marico.
pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the
Me
air.
sentí
Maybe
como
try to
Gregor
get to
Blanco,
that.
me sentí como el
Miller,
que Rodríguez contra
one
Gregor
strike
Blanco,
third time
marico.
as he comes up empty there.
¿Sabes?
Swing
Ay,
and a miss.
marico, estuve tan
0-2.
cerca, weón, de
They've got a
ganarles,
full
hijo de
lineup.
puta.
And when you
marico.
think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And now the lefty
Él ya me estaba cazando ese picheo hace rato,
fights
marico.
that one away and the count remains
Lo que pasa es que yo le
0-2.
estaba poniendo la sinker pegada, esa, la sinker adentro. Ya el bicho ya me la había sonado de foul.
The wind of the pitch.
Y como el tercer picheo, maricos, ya listo, fuera de aquí, perro.
Battling here as he fouls
Le
it
hago
away.
mucho spam a ese
Well, he hasn't
picheo,
gotten the
marico.
result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Next offering is
Y
foul.
este chamo está tocando mucho la pelota, está bateando mucho foul, ya llevo 54 picheos. O sea, yo creo que este es el último inning de Framberg, marico.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one
Ahí
lifted
fue
to
cuando
left.
perdí.
Rosario moving on to this one. There's 2 away.
Pero tuviste que estaba con 2 outs y ya estaba listo este Soto ponchado y me toca la lure esa de mierda ahí, weón, y después me la desaparece. Yo, nah, huevo, nah. Ya yo no sabía qué picharle, entonces le tiro el circle chain ahí abajo en la esquinita afuera y bueno. Díganle que no es esa pelota. Una rechera,
No
a
ball.
punto de ganar
Strike.
Israel,
Waves
marico.
at that one.
Claro, el bicho estaba jugando con un equipito de 95 y mamahuevitos así, de repente un Rushman,
And it's a 1-2-3.
un
Welcome back. Bottom of the
Acuña
sixth inning.
Junior,
And here's
bichos
the
de eso,
first
pero la
baseman,
mayoría que sí
Trey
mustacas,
Mancini.
bichos así, ¿sabes? 95, que le hacen el trabajo, pues las puede botar con cualquiera de todos ellos y que si Soto, y, ¿sabes? Tiene algunas piezas fundamentales ahí, pero con otros bichos así y el picheo sí lo tiene, los relevistas están todos los puyados, marico. El bicho abre con bichos 85, esos series, y el bicho después los relevistas bórralo.
Rosario
Puro
stands in
cuchillo.
here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
Ay, vamos, Rosario.
Runner at first.
Sí, marico, yo le gané.
Pitch
2 a
misses.
0.
2 balls and a strike.
Juégale, juégale. Ah, sí, yo vi que ganaste 2 a 1, ¿no?
Swing and a
Contra
miss.
este que estoy jugando yo ahorita. Con este que estoy jugando yo ahorita. No, tú jugaste fue contra Charrúa, creo, contra Toronto, ¿no?
And there's one away. Throw over to first.
¿Toronto o con el que estoy jugando yo que es Cleveland, Monster?
And now it's Ronald Acuña Jr. Singing, he's a guy that covers
Ajá,
both sides of the
debe
plate
ser de los
about
Dodgers.
as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Ah, Gusapin, sí, Gusapin.
These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but
El
also
chamo
to
quería
be
jugar con Lucho porque Lucho se le escondió toda la liga pasada y bueno. Lucho quería el chamo quería jugar, bueno, y Lucho se le escondió toda la temporada pasada.
The belt and fires.
Y bueno, Lucho le dijo, ven acá, condenadote. Epa. Uy, marico, yo pensé que eran dosados.
Now a throw to first and
Pensé
he
que eran
won't get back
dosados.
in time. It's a double play.
Kodai
New
Senga.
inning getting started. Stepping up for
Este
the
me, está,
Guardians.
este me abrió con Kodai Senga. Es fastidiosísimo, marico. La curva me dejaba de jeta aquí ahorita. Pregúntale a estos dos. Y marico, la curva. Bueno, yo acá estos bichos se estaban riendo ahorita de mí por eso mismo. La curvita en la huevona, hija de puta, marico. Es 70 y pico en millita. O al revés. Te lanza una recta arriba. Después te lanza la curva esa y que tú piensas que viene otra vez con la recta arriba, no jodas. Y te dislocas ahí la cadera. Artrosis de cadera del hombre. Epa, no cambia el pitch. No importa, lo voy a
Tapped at
hacer.
the plate, but it's
Sí,
a
ahorita lo
foul
cambio,
ball.
Yo, no, huevón, nadie gusta. Estaba buscando problemas, hermano.
Foul ball there. The wide to kick the pitch.
Gusapi.
In the dirt. Santana collects, fires
Yeah,
to first. Out. Two
No,
away now
yo
after the drop
aquí a
third
Kodai
strike.
Senga le metí
Well,
7
maybe
carreras,
approaching
marico.
this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just gotta let the game come
Metí
to
al
you.
joven Daniel Barr,
Pirates with a new arm on the mound. Daniel
a
Barr.
Krimble y
And
a
we all
cosas.
know about his slider. It's just filthy, man.
A calentar a
One of the better
Jansen.
ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swinging a foul over the
Metí a
screen
Daniel
and
Barr,
back.
que no es malo, tampoco es un crack, pero hace el trabajo, pues. Que tira piedritas y tiene buen control, tiene 80 y algo de control. Y
The
tiene este
0-2.
picheo matador que mandaron a batear rolling a todo el mundo. Ah, no, mira.
For the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Buen, no, aplaudirle aquí a Framber Valdez, lanzó 7 innings, impecable, tienen ahí.
Set for the last half of the seventh. And now the Pirates leadoff man, D.
Bueno,
Strange Gordon.
6 innings y 2 tercios. Marico, otra vez viene a batear este mamahuevo de Gordon.
And a pitch. And
Mira,
first
qué
offering
mamahuevo
is fouled off.
demente que soy yo, weón. Como tardé tanto en hacer swing a esto.
And a pitch. Bunting for a hit.
Sí, señor, es el tercero de la
Sends
noche.
it to first.
¡Epa!
Out on a bang bang play. Luis Aparicio.
Mira el... Ah, es que este no está ahí en el streaming. Oliver no está en el streaming.
Fought off foul.
Tocó la bola con Gordon, Oliver, y después la desaparecí con Luis Aparicio. Honrón.
Fouled off. He was late.
Kodai Senga. Una recta 97 abajo.
Next offering is fouled back. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and
También te está
fires.
hablando supuestamente por teléfono, marico.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be
Está
frustrating.
hablando por teléfono, va caminando así por toda la hablando ahí
So many
supuestamente
pitches
por
and grinds
teléfono.
out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
¿Qué pasó?
Away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper now at the plate. 1 for
Está
3.
durmiendo, sí.
Swing and a miss.
Uy.
It's 0 and 1.
Se me quedó el PCI ahí abajito.
And that one
Vamos a Harper,
wrapped
vamos, batería,
foul.
papi. Un hitcito no es suficiente para ti, man.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a
Fuera
miss.
de ahí.
Struck him out.
¿Qué
Couldn't
sé yo,
hit
marico?
the fastball
Cuando las
at the
estrellitas no
knee.
batean, marico, siempre sale un mamagüevo por ahí, weón. Siempre tengo un héroe diferente, marico, en los partidos.
Contreras. The pitch.
Eso es bueno.
There's a strike.
You know,
Eso es
these
muy
Orioles
bueno.
One strike.
just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Smoked on the ground a
Ah, me
second.
vio la recta
Tossed to
98.
Mancini,
Verga.
and Contreras is retired.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much
Vamos,
all
Aparicio,
game.
lléguele. ¿Con quién estás hablando tú ahí?
2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all
Vale,
know
van a que te
those can be a
carajito.
little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Acuna
0-1.
down the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a
Ay.
swing and a miss.
0-2.
Right-handed reliever. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Triple digits
Venga,
on
venga,
that
va.
last pitch. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Carlos Santana.
The catcher.
And he deals. And that's down and away.
¿Sabes qué me gustó en este partido,
And
Lucho?
there's a foul ball.
Que bateé un jonrón con uno en base y otro jonrón con 2 en base. Que normalmente es jonrón solo, pues.
Makes the grab, 1 down. Sammy Sosa, the next Pirate to hit.
Vamos a ver si Sammy Sosa despega algo ahí.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch.
1-1.
La bola afuera, papi.
Swing and a foul straight back.
A mí me gusta cuando me ponen este bicho a pichar, weón, porque se le ve la pelota clarita, weón, este
Base
bicho.
hit, that was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1
Al
away.
Wolf, Aaron Loop. Yo se la veo, particularmente se la veo clarita, pues.
So man
Fallo es que si el
aboard.
PCI, pues,
Up
y
next
vaina.
for the Pirates,
Pero
Eduardo
la veo
Escobar.
clarita, sé qué picho
Outfield
viene,
playing
pues.
very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Cuando viene el picheo afuera, zurdo contra derecho se ve, o cuando viene adentro, zurdo contra zurdo también.
And first offering is fouled off.
Lo que
Sosa
fallo es el PCI
stands at
siempre,
first with
marico.
1 out.
El huevo, marico. Me le mete el
Flashes
jalo
the
que tú la
leather on
persigues.
the running catch.
Y me la metí por
And there are
debajo.
2
Mierda,
down.
marico.
Man at first, Trey Mancini, the next Pirate to hit.
Vamos a ver si trae más.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 0-1.
Ahí está. Vámonos.
Stretches
No,
out and
marico,
pulls
me
it in.
robaron, Lucho. No, joda, marico, eso era un doble, huevón. Marico, pero sonó durísimo, huevón. Y, huevona.
All set to start the
Y es
ninth
Trey
in this
Mancini,
one.
tiene
And now the
fuerza,
first
marico.
baseman, Josh Donaldson. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Bard,
One strike.
the tall righty. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna find some holes.
Rollo, amigo.
He has a great
Sencillito, ya
slider with
pichó
tons
un
of
inning
movement.
y un tercio, o sea.
And now, Owen Miller. And he swings and misses, and
Oh,
it's nothing at all.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can
Y
get
este
a
bicho
ball
es
on the
incómodo
ground
para
and they can
batear,
hold him up
marico.
for two.
0-2 now.
Hace un movimiento raro, el tipo lanza la pelota desde ahí, ¿sabes? No la pone en el guante, no hace la mariquera, sino que hace un movimiento muy extraño ahí, ¿no?
This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but
¿Quién es
when
ese?
he's on the field, you can't take your eye off. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Nice
One
change.
strike.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does.
Puedo poner el ganador,
just
marico, pero
enjoyable.
no el resultado como es exacto, pues.
Fights it off, you'll see another. Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Righty to the plate. Got it by him for the K. And
Voy a
up
hacer la de
next for
niño
Cleveland,
rata, Andy.
Sammy Sosa. He
En,
is
en
quite
tres
an
lugares
athlete.
diferentes.
I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Foul
Una.
back our way, and that's out of play.
2.
Gets a
Tres.
piece, and it stays 0-2.
Mira, vale, me la
Remember
pegó,
when
pero
Henley got a chance to play in the World Baseball Classic as a catcher for the Netherlands in 2009?
Fuera de ahí.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball
Buen
game.
partido, amigo.
These guys had the long ball working for him today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Marico, pero Juan Ronald creo que me mató el chamo, nada más en el segundo inning. Entré un poquitico en pánico ahí, yo dije, mierda, epa. Pero después se la volvió a ver clarita, ¿no? Trey Mancini, sí, marico, en el inning siguiente ya tenía un jonrón con, dije, y 2 más arriba. Dice, no tienes la cora, el marico. Pero la curva, la sinker, marico, es perfecta, man. Va. Sí, no. Buen partidito, marico. De pana.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. And they
Yo puedo resetear el score, ¿viste? Yo puedo resetear la vaina, ponerlo 0-0 que no lo han jugado, pues, para que lo vuelvan a repetir.
tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park,
Ok.
362.
Sí, sí. El chavo me batió 2 honrones. Marico, el tipo dejó los 2 mejores jugadores de últimos 2 bates, marico. Ronald Acuña octavo y Bringer of Rain de 9º bate, marico. Verga. Bueno, Sammy Sosa, ese Sammy Sosa es el 88. Pero debe ser 94, ese que entregaron ahí para los panos. Por lo menos yo juego el 1-2 mío. El 1-2 mío es Strange Gordon y Lirelu, marico. Si fallo el toque de bola con Strange Gordon, viene Lirelu ahí, ¿sabes? Y alguien va a estar en base. Uno de esos dos va a estar montado en la base. Ujú. Claro, solamente contra los que no saben, pues. Con los que no han jugado conmigo. Pero Claro. Ujú. Ya ahí. Claro, porque le hago swing, marico, exacto. Exacto. Es que cuando yo me muevo en el cuadro, marico, yo bateo con Strange gordo, marico, y el tipo batea. Tú nada más dejas el PCI en el medio y le das a marico, porque el tipo tiene el PCI tan grande, weón, tiene 125 de visión, marico. O sea, es una locura. O sea, lo mueves un poquitico para un lado y ya, weón. O sea, suficiente. El bicho siempre lanza una línea por arriba de tercera, por arriba de primera. Incluso hasta por el mismo medio del campo, si le pegas good. Pero lo de este marico de Aparicio, marico, nada, huevón, nada. Tablazo ahí, huevón, increíble, huevón. Tremendo jonrón, marico.